What's up, y'all, and welcome to what I'm kind of labeling the ultimate deep dive. This is going to be part one, where we're going to have a look at everything to do with the release date and how exactly Inazuma 11 Victory Road is going to be released to us well, you can see right there, August 21st. Oh my god, we finally, after all this time, have a concrete, proper release date. We can pre-order the game. It is real. It is happening. As you can see there, available for pre-order. And they basically updated the Inazuma 11 Victory Road website with a ton of information, including quite a bit of information that wasn't in the showcase that we've already done a full reaction to. So I thought we could, over the course of the next 4 or 5 videos, how many different sections there are to cover, just kind of go over everything. We're going to properly analyze this. And we're going to start off with what I assume most people are most interested in, which is the release. How exactly am I getting my hands on Victory Road, and what exactly is going to be available to me? What do I get if I pre-order? We're going to be looking at the post-launch stuff. We're going to be looking at how you can get early access, all the fun stuff. So without further ado, let's just kind of dive in. We've got this. This is the post-launch roadmap. This is very important because this is telling us what to expect in the time after the game comes out. As you can see there, we've got early access, we've got game release. Now, I'm pretty sure if I just kind of leap ahead a moment. Yeah, so the early access here, it says the 19th, that's Japanese time. It is the 18th. August 18th is when you will get to play Inazuma 11 Victory Road for the first time if you do what you need to do to get early access, which we'll go over in a little bit. I just hit a wire. Anyway, we've got then, obviously the game comes out the 21st of August, so it's 22nd because it's Japanese time, and then we've got some exciting things. This is kind of what I expected Victory Road to be like when it released anyway. I kind of expected everything to drop at once. This is like 15 trillion games in one. I can give them a bit of slack for having the Galaxy route, for instance, for Chronicle mode, unlock on the week of the 21st of September. The 5th of October, the Ares route is unlocked. The 19th of October, the Orion route first half is unlocked. Which, by the way, crazy that we're going to get to play through Ares and Orion. Yo, I'll take that. The 2nd of November, second half of Orion is unlocked. 16th of November, I'm struggling to read dates. The 16th of November is the Victory Road beta kickoff. So what this is the first tournament that they're going to be hosting. The first tournament that we can take part in. It's online. I think they said they're going to do it every about 3 months. This is when it's going to start, the 16th of November. And then on the 18th of January, it's going to be the finals, which, you know, I'm going to be in. I'm going to be winning the tournament, as I'm sure you can imagine, as I am obviously the GOAT of Inazuma 11. So this is all really, really exciting. We're finally going to get to play through Ares and Orion for the first time ever. I didn't think that would ever happen, but because of the way Chronicle mode is going to work, which obviously we'll get into more in the Chronicle mode video, that's really exciting. So next up, we've got this, the trailer release schedule. This is basically what they're going to do to keep us excited. I mean, don't need any help being excited. But what they're going to do, like, I guess we're like the rabbit and they've got the little carrot dangling on a stick, and this is all the times they're going to shake that carrot in front of us. We've got a making of trailer coming out at the end of May with cast interviews and behind the scenes footage. We've got the story trailer coming out at the end of June with the ending theme and the artist reveal, I assume, for the ending theme. Who's going to be doing the ending theme? I don't know. Ed Sheeran. But that's exciting, story trailer. I assume we'll learn more about some new teams there. We'll learn more about some new characters, potentially. Anything like that, who knows. And the final trailer will come out at the end of July. And I'll be honest, I have no idea what else they're going to put in that. I feel like we've seen... That was a 19-minute trailer we got yesterday. I feel like we've seen quite a lot. Anyway, now let's take a proper look at this product page. This is the exciting one for me because this details all the different bonuses you're going to get depending on which version of the game you buy. And there's a lot. There are quite a few versions. So let's break this down. We've got the standard edition here, which is obviously coming to Nintendo Switch 2, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S. Who's playing Inazuma 11 on Xbox? And Steam. What's crazy about this, by the way, is that the mobile version has died a horrific death. RIP to the Inazuma 11 Victory Road Mobile Edition. You were great while you lasted. Shame we never saw any footage of you. It costs $70. I think using my brain, I think if you're in pounds, I think it's about £57. £57, something like that, I think, if I remember correctly. The Nintendo Switch 2 edition is going to cost more because obviously everyone knows the Nintendo Switch 2 is out on a mission to bankrupt all of us. So who knows how much that's going to cost. But this gets you, obviously, the game. Pretty important. And players who own the Nintendo Switch 2, Nintendo Switch version can purchase and upgrade to the Nintendo Switch 2 edition for the low, low price of $70. No, I don't know how much the upgrade's going to cost. I don't know how much the upgrade for any of the Nintendo Switch 2 games is going to cost. Bro, I want to upgrade my Kirby game, and I'm terrified it's going to cost me this apartment. If you purchase the PS4 digital version of this title, you can download the PS5 version and vice versa. Lovely. DLC Edition Upgrade. Upgrade to the Deluxe Edition to claim amazing rewards, including a character, decorative objects, and a special goal celebration. We'll get into this in a moment. But yeah, it's for the low, low price of $14, you can upgrade to the Deluxe Edition, which... something's not mathing. So, $69.99, $79.99. If you buy this and then upgrade, it costs more than if you were to... I don't know why, surely it should just cost the same. What? But, okay. Anyway, just, if you're even thinking about the Deluxe Edition, just get the Deluxe Edition. Because otherwise, whoops! Sorry, Faerun fans. No, I think Faerun, I think they said, I assume Faerun is just going to be able to get anyway. You don't need to get the Deluxe Edition to get Faerun. If I'm wrong about that, I'm wrong about that. But I think that's the case. I don't think it's a case of, oh, you want Faerun, pay us more money, or else, you know what I mean, get a life. I assume. Well, I guess we'll find out. But anyway, the Deluxe Edition, it's $80. I think, again, if I'm using my mind, from what I remember, it is like £65, I think. I'll double check. I think it's £65. But that's not bad. That's not bad, he says, defending a corporation. It's not the worst Deluxe Edition. There are much worse. I think I was looking at the Indiana Jones Deluxe Edition was like £80 or something ridiculous like that. Maybe more. No, thanks. That's not to do with the quality of Indiana Jones. Just, God, I'm never paying that much money for a video game. He says, ready to buy Mario Kart World. Anyway, so this will get you Inazuma 11 Victory Road, and it will get you some additional content. Faerun. Use the legendary Faerun. Is anyone ever called Faerun legendary? If you're a Faerun fan, I apologize. From the get-go in both the Chronicle and competition modes. God, if you're a broke Faerun fan, I apologize. Which is sick. You can use them in both Chronicle and competition straight off the bat. That's nice. I'll take that. Bond objects. So this is for your Bond town, your Kazuna town. You get the football club room and Rai Rai noodles. See that? This is the Simpsons tabbed out pilled stuff. I'm hyped for that. Yeah, give me Rai Rai noodles, please. Give me Coach Hillman, give me all of that. Love it. Equipment, you get the Promise Pendant. Oh, it's Axel's thing. You get that boosts EXP earned. Everything that they are giving bonuses for, by the way, equipment-wise, seems to be boosting EXP earned. Which is obviously very helpful, but I do find it funny, just generally, that basically what they're saying is, pay more money, you will have to play our game less, because you will have to do less grinding. I respect it. Goal celebration, victory jump. Look, this is why I'm getting the Deluxe Edition. You may be getting it for early access, which we'll get into in a moment. You may be getting it for Faerun, Rai Rai Noodles. Nah, I'm getting it for that victory jump goal celebration. When I am victory jumping on your corpses on the online tournaments, just know I paid money for this shit. No, it says exclusive celebration, which makes me think that this is going to be exclusive to the Deluxe Edition, and that if you don't pay the money for the Deluxe Edition, you are never going to victory jump ever again, which is quite funny. That's kind of base. No, it's not. But I don't think anything should be exclusive to a Deluxe Edition, but I guess fair enough. Go for a victory jump. Anyway, the game will be playable from 3 PM on August 18th, GMT. I think I'm currently BST in Britain, so that's 4 PM for me. Baller. Yeah, August 18th, early access. If you get the Deluxe Edition, you get to play the game early. What this means, I don't know. I am not sure whether or not early access is going to be the whole game early, or if it's going to be certain modes early. I don't know. I assume we'll find out closer to the time. My gut instinct is telling me to ready myself for a little bit of disappointment, and that it won't be the full game. But at the same time, August 18th is so very close to August 21st, it might just be. It genuinely could just be the whole game, which would be sick. It would mean I get a start on my Let's Play early, which is sick, and it would mean that, you know, I guess the poor people can screw it. I don't know. No, sorry. Anyway, let's jump to pre-order bonus. So if you get the Deluxe Edition, you get all of this. If you pre-order the game, Deluxe Edition or Standard Edition, you get this. Equipment, Bracelet of Victory. It boosts EXP earned. Of course it does. The Dark Emperor's Kit allows you to play while wearing the Dark Emperor's Kit. Again, I do wonder, is that going to be exclusive to pre-ordering? So are the peasants who don't pre-order this game ever going to get to play as the Dark Emperors? Probably not. I don't know, genuinely. Kick Strength Bean, Acuity Bean. Acuity Bean? Increases the character's control stat, pressure stat, intelligence stat. So it's just beans that increase your stats. Cool, that's awesome. Players who purchase the digital version during the pre-order period can claim this pack when starting a new game. Love it. Pre-orders for the PlayStation have begun. The digital pre-order date for Nintendo Switch will be announced at a later date. I assume that's... I don't know. Maybe that's because of the Nintendo Switch 2. I assume. But I'm not completely sure. But, yeah, if you can only pre-order on PlayStation, Xbox, and Steam right now. Sorry, Nintendo fans. Sorry about everything. Pre-order the digital version by, obviously, just before. If you pre-order it, basically, is what they're saying. Then you get this bonus content, which is pretty cool. I mean, it's alright. It could be better, I guess. If it's a little... Ooh, the Dark Emperor's Kit. I assume you can... Surely you can get that during the game. I don't know. But yeah, again, it's another item that gives you boost experience. You get some cool items. Sure. Why not? Platform-specific bonuses. The platform you purchase on determines which rare character will have increased appearance rates in Chronicle and Competition mode. And that's not all. If you use cross-save, the bonus effects from both platforms will apply. So, I think what they're saying is, TXM, if you buy all of them, you get increased rates on all of them. Oh boy. Oh god, my bank account is not gonna like me. Okay, so, if you get the Nintendo Switch version, Prominence, Diamond Dust, and Xanark's Domain, spot the odd one out, they get increased rates. Same for PS5, PS4, you get the Protocol Omega teams. Xbox Series X/S, you get Zeus, Little Gigants, and Dragon Link. And Steam, you get Team Ogre, Eternal Light, and Ancient Darkness. Now, what's funny about this is I'm probably going to get it on PS5 because I'm a big PS5 fan. And I probably care about Protocol Omega the least out of all of these. I don't know if it's the team or if it's just the character. In terms of which rare characters. Well, I assume it's just these characters. So it's, while it says Prominence, it's Torch, Gazelle, Xanark. I don't know. Like, for instance, am I going to get, I don't know, Apollo more if I get the Xbox Series X? I'm not actually sure about that. So my gut would be that it's just these characters we see, but I might be wrong about that. But yeah, like I said, I care the least about Protocol Omega out of all of these, so I'm not bummed, but like, it's a shame. Beta test play bonus. So if you play the beta test, if you played the beta test, you will get little rewards. By the way, just before we jump into that, this isn't saying that these characters are exclusive. It's just saying there's more of a chance of getting them. It's increased appearance rate. They're not exclusive. I don't think there's any version exclusives, like console, platform exclusives, which is good. It's just saying that if you get the PS5 version, you're more likely to get beta. That's all it's saying. Beta test play demo bonus. Right, so we knew this, but it's nice to see it like this. If you played the beta test, you get EXP boosts that boost EXP earned. God, they were creative today when they came up with all these bonuses. What should we give them? Some equipment that boosts EXP? Let's give everyone it. Winning against the Alias Masters bots in Godhood rank. I did that. You get the Bond Object Royal Academy Armored Carriage. And then winning against the Alias Masters bots in Legendary Hero rank, you get Inazuma Tower. That's all you get? What? Again, I don't know if this is exclusive, because obviously the beta is like died a horrific death. So it'd be a shame if you can never get Inazuma Tower again. Surely you can. It's just really expensive. I don't know. I feel like there should be more. I feel like maybe Alias Masters bot and Legendary Hero were difficult. Surely you should get, like, I don't know, a player. I'm not sure. Raid Dark Manager can be used in the Chronicle and Competition modes if you reach National Rank in Ranked Play. I don't think I ever did that. I don't think I was good enough at the video game. Completing the beta test story, Chapter 1, you get the Soiled Ball. Object you can place in your Bond Town. My Bond Town is going to be wild. I did all the Bond Town ones. The actual gameplay one, nah. But my Bond Town, yo, when you come visit my Bond Town, it's going to be insane. But yeah, that is all of the product information that we need to know about. If you want to pre-order your video game, you can do that now, as long as you don't want it for the Nintendo Switch. And the prices don't seem awful. Let's see if we can take a little gander at what the PlayStation Store is gonna tell us about these prices. Okay, so yeah, the Deluxe Edition is £66, and the regular edition is £58. Nice, not too shabby. Yeah, honestly, price-wise, not as bad as I expected. I would have assumed the base would have at least been 60, so I'll take it. Considering how much video game is in this video game, sure, I'm fine with that, I guess. But anyway, there you go. That is everything you need to know about the Inazuma 11 Victory Road release. Post-launch, trailer schedule, pre-order bonuses, version exclusives, except they're not version exclusives, they're just version exclusives more exclusive. Version helpers? I don't know. You know what I mean. The platform-specific bonuses, they put it better than I ever could. But anyway, if you enjoyed this video and you learned something, please give me a like, a subscribe, and whatnot. And I will see you guys in the next one, where we'll be looking at every other mode right now. Story mode, Chronicle mode, Competition mode, Bomb Station mode, characters. We've got a lot to look at. I'll see you guys then, but for now, have a lovely rest of your day. Love you lots. Bye.